Okay, so this is the first time using the sediment buster that I got on Amazon. I just want to do a quick review. Super simple to use, couple of steps you've got to go through obviously to turn off the gas or electric, whatever it is you're using. However, it was really easy to use. This thing plugs right into the water heater, and then it recommended a hose, which I got for like $7. You can't really see if you're just looking at it without the light, any sediment coming out, but you can definitely see sediment coming out, the little granules that are coming out slowly. That can cause the heating coil in there to become corroded, or it could also cause issues with it actually heating effectively. Now this furnace is about 15 years old, so I don't know if this is going to work. However, I will say, as far as the review goes for this sediment buster, pretty good, pretty easy to use. I would recommend it. I would probably do this once a year now. If I have to get a new furnace, that's on me because I didn't clean this water heater ever.
I was a critic, I admit. The sediment buster, I want to show you what it's doing. You can see that the water is flowing, but let me show you what actually worked. Last year I did not have this. I didn't get a full drain. I gave up because what was happening inside, the sediment would plug the port, so it was more of a headache. Well, this year my wife talked me into this purchase. So even though it's flowing, I want to show you if it were not, or to help it, you turn off the valve. I'm going to give it a couple hits here. You hear it? It actually gives one heck of a burst, which gets the sediment going. Turn it back on, and man, this thing's got everything flowing. I'll spare you walking out like a lot of videos, show you the end of my hose, but I've got stuff coming out on the other end. So if you were in doubt, not a bad investment for 40 bucks.
This goes out to my hose, so you shut this off, and then I took my air and bumped it 3 times, got some good air in there, and what it did is it floated around all the sediment that's sitting at the bottom. And I've had to do that probably 15 times already, but it's finally starting to drain now. You just have to keep, giving it about 3 bursts of air until the sediment blows back enough that it can allow some of the water to drain. And once it gets going, you can see there's water in here, and I can see when it stops, plus I can hear it moving. And then every time it stops, I take this and I give it 3 more blows on here. And when you blow it into here, you got to shut this off. Shut that off, then blow air, then quickly turn it back on to let the water out. Otherwise, the air is just going to go up and out here. It won't do you any good.
Andy.
This thing's working like a charm. It was completely clogged. Now you can see this clear little viewport here is completely full of water. There's a vacuum, almost like a siphon, that's pulling water all the way through this hose. It's a 50-foot hose. It's coming out over here at a much higher pace than it was from the valve originally. So it definitely did blow the sediment out of the way. I was expecting to see more sediment coming through the water, It might be easier to see if you run this to a bucket or something like that, which I didn't do, but it definitely works.
You can kind of hear that like something is like got it clogged up in there. Watch this. I'll close off this valve. So you can hear the water isn't flowing anymore. I'm going to use this. Cover your ears. And you can see there's air in that chamber now. Now watch when I open this valve here. Got whatever it was unstuck. It's flowing through there now.
Legit. This thing's taking chunks out of this thing. Look at this. It's the second time doing it, so I had to record it.